I've been a shot, son. I write the way you swing a trend, you think you roster. I write the track, whole stuff sound like it's fire. I write, I'm cheating with my.
Hey, what's up, my loungies? Welcome to E-Toxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's chat. Disclaimer. I do not condone in any form of bullying or violence on this platform. Anything in this video is for information purposes and also entertainment purposes only. Okay? This platform consists of celebrity drama, rumors, opinions, roasting, with some tea and some shade, and some sensitive topics. So if you're sensitive to people's opinions, this platform will not be for you. Okay? This platform will not be for you. Remind you, these are my opinions. It's nothing personal. Okay? So remember that. But in this segment, we got Young Bleu and Rod Waves BMD. We also got Judi and Sarah about Natalienunn. We have Cali, okay, who is Carlissa's daughter. And we also have some updates with Melly, NBA YoungBoy, Ronnie, and Rollie. Before we get into all this hot-ass mess, okay, y'all, my loungies, please make sure to like the video, okay? We need to run the video up. All right, so do what y'all do. But let's start with Young Bleu. Okay, so he responded to D's Twitter post, okay, like many others did. Now, this is D, and this is Rod Wave, okay? This is his baby mother. Now, D went on Twitter, and she just randomly said what she said, like anybody would do. She says, nobody hit it since you hit it. And Young Bleu says, psych, okay? Now, this wasn't pertaining to him. It was just a general post. Now, he says, I ain't even know that was his BM. And I don't know her at all. That's on my daughter. I was just on Twitter retweeting stuff. Okay? So he like, listen, y'all is exaggerating and y'all blowing it out of proportion. All right? She says, that man retweeted my post just like everybody else. And I commented just like I replied and cursed everybody else out. Y'all be on some weird timing. No guy, I'm freaking quoting my stuff. We don't play like that. All right, so she like, I don't know where y'all getting this from or why y'all stirring the pot, but it's not that. Now, y'all know how the internet is. Okay, the internet is going to spin things. The internet, people is going to put words in your mouth. People are going to hear what they want to hear and see what they want to see. That's just the internet. But they are both denying even smashing, messing around each other, or even knowing each other. Okay, so it's just as simple as that. But let me know if y'all believe them or not. Because y'all know sometimes people be really wanting things on the low. Okay, but without proof, you can't really say that. It's all assumptions at this point. Okay, so Judi and Sarah has a podcast. Now they were talking about Natalienunn and how she been acting. We're gonna get into a clip, okay? And I want y'all to really pay attention because Natalienunn is always getting caught in lies, and I don't see nothing wrong of what they said. Okay, everything that they said, a majority of the things that they said is already online.
Though, y'all, like, she is not ghetto. She is not
No,
hood.
the whole, your mama's name is Karen, your mama is white, it really is, and she claimed to be white.
It is
and
so crazy.
She was talking bad about dark skin for years.
So crazy. I mean, to be honest, y'all,
Yeah.
I feel like she goes home and laughs with Jacob all night because she is not ghetto. She's not from the hood.
Yeah.
She doesn't.
No, you want to know
She
why?
knows that she makes money off of the black culture.
Community?
Yeah, the
also,
black culture.
No, but this is the thing, Judi. When people continue to lie to themselves, they start believing their lies.
Man.
It's like you get in a car accident and you be like, oh, my neck hurts, I hurt my neck. And
Yeah.
the next thing you know, your neck starts to hurt because your mind is bigger than anything else. I think she honestly believes that she's hood.
No.
Oh my gosh. Now y'all know Natalienunn never been hood. She never was this gangsta. Okay? It's clearly something that she gradually ended up, becoming like a persona for the Zeus network or for the TV screen. Because she's grown and she's always claiming I'm the top of this, I'm CEO and I'm this and I'm that. But she always had people playing on her top. So now I guess she had to put her foot down regardless of her age. And she has to prove a point.
You know what it is? It's narcissism, and narcissists are known to pick up on other people's personality to create a false ego, a false sense of self.
Because you sure was white and Puerto Rican with a white mama and
I mean, they can watch,
Catholic
and I hate that, you know, the younger kids are growing up on baddies. Y'all need to go back and watch Bad Girls Club. That will tell you everything you need to know about anything. And it's narcissism. She's copied stuff from you, copied stuff from me, and her whole swag right now is from Stunna Girl. Like, everybody knows.
So she's a replica of Stunna Girl?
Yeah, she used to not wear her hair like that or clothes like that.
Natalie is the same person that said nose too big.
What happened?
On your season.
What?
Portia. Her nose was too big.
No, I didn't.
Gorilla nose.
Yes,
No,
you did.
I never ever in my life said such a thing. There's nothing like that. I call someone a gorilla nose. No, Judy.
It's on TV.
Judy, it doesn't exist.
Her nose looks like a gorilla nose.
Okay, so Zeus Network T had put out there talking crazy on that podcast, but secretly Judi is hitting Natalie up left and right to try and get on baddies. Delusional. Okay, so of course this person, whoever it is going to side with Natalie. Zeus. All right, so it says, please tell them I promised to bring crazy Judi, and I really didn't get a chance on Baddies ATL. I really want to have a redemption. My fans will be shook. Thank you, girl. By the way, your look for Baddies Midwest auditions 8 down. Best look ever. Remind them I'm from Chicago. It would have full circle. Okay. Then it said unblock me on Instagram. Hey, babe, are you and Desmond still cool? So it's looking like she's talking to herself, right? Okay, pay attention. Let's get to the next one. Yes, I agree. And girl, I tell people that all the time. I be like, you saw some bad girls on it, but it was never BGC. Even on the first season, it wasn't BGC. Cause sorry, musty ass wasn't on BGC. Laugh out loud. Well, I truly appreciate you giving me flowers in that article. That was so dope, for real, for real. Me and Sarah started a podcast, and of course we talked about you. Nothing bad, but I was like, yeah, Natalie gave me flowers. Sarah said I posted it 1,000,000 times. I said, yeah, I'm going to post it again. Laugh out loud. Sydney auto-corrected her to sorry. Laugh out loud, right on brand. Yeah, I wish I came on later. The followers skyrocketed, and Sydney ruined my experience. Hopefully, he let me pop in on Chicago just to say hi. Laugh out loud. Your rebrand is crazy. Okay, so this is everything that Judi was saying to Natalie, but clearly she was responding to something, but of course Natalie didn't show her responses. It made it look like Judi was just delusional, talking to herself and responding to herself in the messages. Natalie definitely unsent messages, and you can tell. Right. Who she thinks she fooling? She must want her baddies bag. Laugh out loud. Everything they said is still very accurate. I mean, clock it. She might be desperate to be famous, but they still didn't lie in that podcast. Okay, clock it. They like, listen, y'all not even gonna do it. Girl, they still ain't lying about nothing. Also, remember when Natalienunn took all the bad girls' money and scammed all the girls who wanted to help her make the Bad Itch reunion? Hence why we are even on Zeus Network in the first place watching the show. And deleting your replies is nasty work. You can tell Judi wasn't talking to herself. Right. Everybody peeping it. Obviously, you can tell Natalie deleted messages because she's responding to something. It's just not shown. Nat was probably gassing that girl up and was really making her look like a clown so she can seem desperate. That's exactly what it's looking like. It looked like she was talking to herself, like one of those people that be in the inboxes talking to themselves. Two things can be true. Natalie can be fake as F, and Judi can be mad because she wasn't offered a spot on the show. Bye. We all know Judi can talk stuff and still be a simp. Try again. What she said wasn't wrong, and this doesn't dismiss that. Okay. Sarah and Judi clock Natalie T real bad. We need Lemon Pepper to get them as special guests on the show for a good storyline and more drama. I mean, that would be good. That would be nice because we know that they have beef with Natalie, especially Sarah. Look at my Judi sober. And Sarah, please take your foot off the beige chin's neck. Right. Judi's looking good and sober. She looks like vibrant. She look good. Okay. Glad they talking about this. Natalienunn was never like this ever. And even after BGC. She's a shit talker, but hood, never. Y'all is roasting. What do they do when you can't cast them for your show? Talk bad about you. Say anything because my name's the clout. Girls, you still not getting back on my show, but carry on. Natalie, Natalie, Natalie. Okay, so this is one of her responses out there that she's, she's a clout and everybody's, clout chasing off of her. She think that all this clout is good clout. That's sad. But Judi already seen the things that she put out, the text messages and everything else. And she has a response to those things. Okay? And I commend her for doing it how she's doing it. She's not really doing too much. But if you have receipts on your end, baby, you need to post them up also. Because at the end of the day, you have a side of a story also. Okay. Now it said Neighborhood Talk posted her up and she says, thank you so much for the support. Neighborhood Talk, I thought we was blackballs from the blogs because they be on the payrolls. Laugh out loud. Follow. She puts the podcast. New episode drops tomorrow. Okay. So she thought because they wasn't getting posted and she wasn't getting posted that somebody was paying them off. She never responds back to Stunner Girl the way she responds back to me. So what you trying to say, Miss Judi J? I'm not about to defend Tex after she said she wanted to bring me back, but responds to the allegations of drugging minors, stealing people's ideas, running off with people's money, and cosplaying the same woman you looked down on a decade ago. Let's talk about the real issue at hand. By the way, the Texas word deleted. Once again, there is no beef. It's a podcast, and on there we talk. Thank you for the promo and support. I love the response. Listen, she doesn't have time for your shenanigans, Natalienunn. They're going to say what they want to say, and that's just what it is. That's their podcast. Natalienunn talks shit all the time. So, what is the issue? You know what I'm saying? Natalienunn, we already know, is a liar. She got caught in plenty of lies on this internet. Okay? People are just people, I guess. Natalienunn, of course, she's, her head is really gassed. The Zeus people, that network got her all the way gassed to the point where she really think that people have to do the most to use her name for clout. As if Sarah and Judi don't even have their own brand. Like, cut it out, please. Now we have Cali. Okay, it seems like her and her friend went out. They was in Vegas, and she's trying to expose one of the hotels that kicked her out. Okay, and she is ranting about it. All right, we're going to get into some of the clips, but the full clip is going to be on my Instagram. Okay.
These kicked us out. Listen, they kicked us out. We don't know why we got kicked out. We was laying in our bed comfortable in the comfort of our home, and we kicked out. What are we doing? And look at the time. Nobody's out here to escort us. Two women, young women. 12.
I think that they're exaggerating because they acting, especially Cali, she acting like she ain't never been out at wee hours of the midnight mornings. Like, girl, and you're a grown woman. I don't feel the need that she had to even come out and make a whole big thing about them getting kicked out. You got kicked out. You said you got money, so go get another hotel. I don't think it was that of a big of an issue. I feel like if any place that you're at and people say that you gotta go, just go. Why do you have to keep going back and forth? Why would you want to escalate a situation or put assumptions on the situation with no proof? Because then later on she's gonna claim that they was trying to traffic them. It's Vegas and everything else. So we're going to get into some of the comments. But in all reality, let's just get into the rest of the video.
At 12:40, this is the setup. They're trying to get us niggas setting us up. Period. Okay, so they kicked us out. We're currently walking to another hotel in hopes of getting a hotel somewhere for us to stay. We stay tonight. So yeah, I need everybody to reach out to who they can to make sure that this goes viral. Because two young women was kicked out of Excalibur, right? Excalibur? Mm-hmm. Excalibur Hotel. We were kicked out while we were laying down in our bed. Detained illegally for 2 hours. And then kicked out on the side of the road 12 a.m. Hopefully we don't get kicked.
Okay, so I guess this was after the whole aftermath, okay? Because this is just gonna give y'all a little bit of an idea of what y'all gonna hear in her mini story time about what happened. As y'all can see in that clip, they look like they're lit, okay? And the only thing that they're really complaining about is getting kicked out and what time they got kicked out, right? And she thinks that they're gotten, they think that they got set up, okay? But let's get into the rest.
Okay with happened to us last night. It's completely unsafe what happened to us last night. Me and my homegirl have come to Vegas. We've been here for about 3 days. We stayed at the Excalibur. We stayed at the Excalibur. This was our first time staying there. We wanted to see what the princess vibes was all about. On our 3rd day there, me and my homegirl are laying down in our bed.
So y'all been having fun. This is the 3rd day. So all of this happened on the 3rd day. But everything else for the previous 2 days, y'all was having fun. Nothing was going on. And they knew y'all was there, right? Pay attention. Okay? Because I feel like if it was any type of plot or anything, it would have been an automatic, oh, I see you. I know who you are. We're going to get you. I personally don't think that it was that, because where's the proof? You can't throw out those serious accusations like trafficking and you getting set up without any proof. Okay.
She's actually in the bathroom getting dressed and getting cute. I'm laying in the bed on the phone talking to my boyfriend. She's on the speaker talking to her boyfriend in the bathroom. Next thing you know, we get a knock on the door. Mind you, all we see is one man standing in the door, like some Caucasian guy with the collar shirt standing at the door.
Okay, what was your name again, sir?
So, I'm asking you to leave. Pack your stuff.
Hold on, wait one
Pack
second.
your stuff.
I'm not
if you don't want to
leaving.
leave, I'm gonna have you put in your handcuffs.
I need you to
go
calm
jail
down.
for refusing
I need you to
leave.
calm down.
So I'm calm.
The rest of your
You're
party's
refusing to leave
looking
my
at you very, strangely, because you're being very erotic with
No,
your guests.
I'm not.
I've been on the phone with my
You
boyfriend.
refuse to let me come in to check.
I've been on the phone with my boyfriend.
After now,
I've been on the
you
phone
want
with
me to
my
come in after
boyfriend.
I told you
I've been
to
on
be
the phone with
evicted?
my boyfriend.
So, now you're being evicted from your room.
I've been on my phone with my. You lied to me.
stuff.
You lied.
This is what I'm talking about. How if they're asking you to leave, just get your things and leave. Do you understand what I'm saying? You staying and going back and forth about a situation that doesn't need to escalate is what caused situations to escalate. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It was a whole bunch of people there. If they wanted to traffic you, they could have trafficked you. You understand what I'm saying? Before you could have even put your phone to record. You understand what I'm saying? Clearly something happened, because why would they pick y'all out of the whole hotels and all the rooms with all the guests? Why would they just choose y'all?
You said that you were the police.
Pack your stuff. Hands behind your back. You're being arrested.
I'm being arrested for
Yes,
what?
put your hands behind your back.
Okay, I'm being arrested for what? Wait, am I being arrested for? Hold on, wait 1 second, sir. Hold on 1 second. You guys are arresting me right now for what?
Come back out.
Okay, what are you grabbing me for right now?
Because
What
you're
are you
not
grabbing me
cooperating.
for?
Let's go.
Okay, there I feel like the hotel security was doing a little bit too much. Y'all was a little bit above your power, because y'all not even police officers to be. What are y'all arresting? I know some security have like they can have reason to arrest or whatever the case may be. So that's probably where this is coming from. But what was the reason to arrest her? Were they trying to tame her or whatever the case may be? Like, what was the hell was that for? Maybe because she wasn't leaving when they said that, to leave, and she was doing a little bit too much. So maybe they felt like they had to handcuff her until the real police came. I don't know, but it was weird. You getting evicted because he wanted to check the rooms? I'm confused. Exactly. No one was smoking. They said they heard someone was fighting in our room. It's given I know Cali from Baddies. Girl, please. Now she was on Baddies. Now she thinking she just this big shit, girl. Like, not everybody gonna know you, girl. That was funny to me how so gassed up in the head she is from this Baddies. You don't know how to tell a story, girl. What are the details? The details was, I was laying in my bed on the phone with my man. Security knocked on the door, arrested me, and threw me out because they heard that someone was fighting on our floor. First they said it was from the room. Now she's saying it was somebody fighting on the floor. So was they knocking on everybody's door on the floor? Because this just don't make no sense. And it just make it seem like she just in the clear. Where the rest of the story? So this is when she just started, explaining things. Cali, you haven't heard about that place? Literally all the 304s stay away from there if you don't want no smoke. Okay, do your research. Why did you post this with so much missing information? Can we get a story time, girl? Girl, ew. Who stays at the Excalibur when the Win and Encore is down the way? I love you, Cali, but that hotel is nasty. You have no business being there. I'm confused on how y'all almost got trafficked till you getting arrested. Yep, I live in Vegas. Human trafficking happens at every casino, especially young females. There's trafficking everywhere, y'all. Y'all just gotta be mindful of the areas that y'all go and research these hotels and places that y'all going to. I work security on the strip, and we would never ask to check a room unless we had a real serious reason to. And you at the Excalibur, like, that's the worst place to be. So clearly this hotel has some story behind it, and a lot of people stay away from it. Okay? This had nothing to do with human trafficking. You're going to get sued for lying on that business. Stop breaking rules. Too many witnesses to be human trafficking. Tell the real truth. So some people is like, girl, you're not telling the whole side of the story. I lived in Vegas, stayed in them hotels. They never bothered us. But something is off. Weed is legal, so either hard drugs or, or y'all did something. Because Vegas really don't bother nobody. Okay? This is a person that stayed in the hotels. Okay? Never got bothered unless you really doing something for them to go to your door. Story not making sense. You got to give more details or leave it on the playground. You said a whole bunch of nothing low key to give us context. Right. Even what she was saying is like a one-sided thing, and it just don't make sense. I feel like something is missing. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe she felt that the people knew her in that hotel, and that hotel is known for prostitutes. Y'all know what I'm talking about, going there or trying to do whatever in the rooms, right? In one of the videos, she basically said, we're not, prostitutes. We don't sell cooch and all this other stuff. So maybe she knew exactly what the hotel was, or maybe she was doing it. We don't know what the heck they was doing in that room. You understand? First it was fighting, and then it was something else. And it's like, girl, what is the reason? All they said was they wanted to check the rooms. Like, that's some hotel policies, especially if they get complaints or if they feel any suspicious things are going on, they're going to want to check the room. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, let me know how y'all feel about this. Do y'all feel like she was a target because she was Cali from Baddies and they were trying to traffic them? Or do y'all think that there was a misunderstanding? What do y'all think happened for real? Because this not adding up. Okay, so now we got some update with Melly, NBA YoungBoy, Ronnie, and Rollie. Okay, so if y'all made it this far, please make sure to like this video. Okay, so y'all know Rollie got multiple surgeries. She's going through a huge transformation with her body, etc., right? So 7 pounds taken off my back feels like heaven. I have a smooth back, no rolls in sight. So now my nieces can stop singing big back when I walk in the room. Little demons. Thank you again. She added curvy dolls. Whatever, Dr. Nick Masari, whatever, is the best. Like I said, well, thank gosh, she went through with the surgery, nothing happened, and she don't have rolls in her back. But to be honest with y'all, yes, kids are cruel, okay? I get caught big back all the time. Even if you had no rolls in your back, you're still gonna get caught big back, all right? You could eat a plate of big food, they can be like, look at your big bag ass. And it's not really physically everybody got a big back that get caught big back. So, I mean, to each his own. She's feeling confident. Now, a judge has ordered the Broward County Sheriff's Office to explain why Melly shouldn't be released from jail. They have 1 week to respond, but if they fail the deadline, Melly could potentially be home by December 6th. Okay? So, if y'all been following with the Melly and his arrests and the charges and everything going on over here, let me know how y'all feel about that if he gets released. Now, he not innocent, but he need to be free because he a G. Free Melly. Wow, this is getting interesting. Looks like Melly might be getting out sooner than expected. Okay, so some people might be excited for him to be released. The pre-trial hearing is on December 5th. It's rare to let people walk on a double murder while waiting trial. The trial date is set for September 10th, 2025. Okay? Now, keep his butt there. He will be a repeated offender. That's how I feel about a lot of people that's like offenders or whatever, like for serious crimes and stuff like that. They're gonna come out and do it again. Like, what is the purpose of releasing them? Okay, NBA YoungBoy case is closed. YoungBoy will serve 27 months in jail and 60 months of probation with no alcohol or drugs allowed. So he has to be sober, and guess what? Sober. Can he do it? A lot of people be messing up their probation stuff. Like, a lot of them can't handle the length of it. But we shall see. Now, Ronnie, I know he went on Tasha K, did the interview, talked about a whole bunch of whatever. Tasha K told me I'm handsome and I smell good. Y'all girls can't tell me nothing. Not you really thinking that's a flex. Like, boy, you went on Tasha K, spoke up a little bit, now you all gassed up. Boy, if you don't go ahead and go sit down. And a lot of the stuff that I see in the clips of the Tasha K interview, it just seems a little off to me and a little weird. His energy was a little forced, if you ask me. I just personally think that, I don't know if what he was saying was true. We know that he went to jail. Yeah, we heard the self-defense story, but everything else that he was saying or whatever, where's your proof? Like, it's one thing to say something. Anybody could say anything. Anything could fly out anybody mouth. You understand what I'm saying? Anything could fly out anybody mouth. But you gotta have stuff to back it up. You know, yeah, if you knew her for all that long, where's the text messages? Where's videos? Where's proof of any of this? You understand what I'm saying? That's just all how I feel about the situation. He's looking a little bit like a clout chaser. So yeah, I don't know really what to think about that. But anyways, Young Blue with the Rawway BMD. I don't think that there was really nothing to it, in my opinion. I think it was just some Twitter stuff and with some responses, and people just blew it out of proportion like the internet usually do. Okay. Judi and Sarah said nothing wrong. They expressed how they felt about certain situations. They're in the BGC era, and if it's okay for Natalie to link up with the old BGC girls and talk about certain things, or the, you know, like, what is the point, or what is the problem of them speaking how they feel about certain things? Clearly something happened behind the scenes. Maybe they wanted to talk about it. We already know Sarah and Natalie do not get along. At that little altercation on the Zeus Network, we ain't been hearing or seeing them for real. So, I mean, it is what it is. They said what they said. Natalie said what she said, and it just is what it is. It's okay. Cali, with this whole trafficking situation, like, I know these things happen in real life to real girls. But that's not the situation in every situation. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just because somebody in a hotel want to check your room policies or whatever the case may be doesn't mean that they're trying to traffic you. Not every hotel is behind these weirdo stuff. I'm just saying. We don't know what the hell Cali and her friend was doing in there. Cali kept saying, I was talking on the phone with my man. Then in video, she's talking about something. I wasn't even yelling on the phone with my man. I wasn't doing nothing. And then she showed her face after she said, who was fighting? As if everybody always gets something on their face when they fight. Like, girl, it just wasn't making any sense to me. She kept tagging the play. She was like, oh, y'all untagging y'all stuff, then y'all must be guilty. It's all of these videos is on my Instagram. I couldn't put the whole thing there because of the length and stuff like that. But yeah, I just feel like something was off and she wasn't telling 100% of the truth. Maybe she got caught in the hotel or something and was going to get exposed online or something, and she beat it to the punch and made a whole thing, like, and just switched it around. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Sometimes people be desperate and sometimes people could do anything, but there's real life girls out there getting trafficked right now, like in real time. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, we don't know the full story. We only heard her story. We didn't hear the hotel story or witnesses or anything that was partake in that hotel. So until then, we don't know. But anyways, let me know how y'all feel about everything in this video. And for the guys, Melly, all these rappers and stuff, y'all keep putting yourself in jail. Like, nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel in real life. Like, if you're continuously doing the same shit, going to jail for crimes and crimes, you come out, go back, you come back, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Okay, you have to change your life around and do something better with yourself, because now you're considered a jailbird. Okay, and I don't like jailbirds. I have my share of jailbirds, but that's stressful and that's time consuming and everything else, and that's the person depend on you a lot, and I don't got time for that. You feel what I'm saying? So if y'all be ride or dies for men in jail, kudos to you, but I can never do it. So I let people know ahead of time. If you are a repeated jailbird, like if you keep going in and out, I don't want to deal with you. That's just how I feel, because it ain't gonna stop. But anyway, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, toodaloos, bye-bye.
I brought a G-Wagon, that shit was a rabbit, that's why I be racing. Yeah, we brought the full door, had to get ready for war. Yeah, we brought the full door, had to get ready for war. Yeah, we brought the full door, had to get ready for war. Yeah.